Hola, Profe Laura aquí y bienvenidos a Minecraft en Español for Beginning Spanish. We are on week 2 using ser for our pronouns usted, él, ella, and ello. So let's go ahead and hop to it. Very quickly, do you remember qué significa usted? Él, ella, ello. Hopefully you remember, usted is a formal use of people you don't know as well or someone that you highly respect. Él is he, ella is she, and ello is it. So what we are practicing today is you are, he is, she is, and it is. So take a moment and try to make some sentences with these right here. I am going to go through these one more time in case you want to hear the pronunciation again. As always, feel free to pause the video as needed if you need a little extra time for the pronunciation. We have usted es, él es, ella es, ello es. So just take a moment, pause the video, and come up with some sentences. All right. So, for example, you could say, usted es inteligente. You are smart. Él es guapo. He is handsome. Ella es hermosa. She is beautiful. Ello es interesante. So it is interesting. I don't think we've talked really about this, but be very careful with the word stupid in Espanol. It is considered extremely offensive to call someone or something stupid. It is pretty much considered a bad word. So unless you are looking to severely offend someone, please do not use this word. I know it's quite common in English and it is not considered something extremely offensive, but in Spanish-speaking culture, it is extremely offensive. So please try to avoid using that word just to avoid problems in the future. All right. And these are some more examples. So I did usted es inteligente. We could also do él es bueno. He is good. Ella es buena. She is good. You'll notice we have masculine bueno, feminine buena. And then ello es peligroso. It is dangerous, probably in reference to that creeper there. At some point, you may have heard me discuss, it is not always necessary to have a pronoun with a verb in Espanol. So for example, yo soy. Soy is only for yo. It is quite clear who we're talking about. Same thing with eres, tú eres. Eres always goes with tú. That never changes. However, we have a bit of a conundrum here because we use es for pronouns. What does that mean? Well, it simply means if you think you need to have some clarification, you should use the pronoun in this case. Because if you just say es inteligente, you could be talking about usted, él, ella, or ello. So keep that in mind. And this is another reason why, while I have mentioned it's not necessary to always have the pronoun, it is good to include it just to have that habit so that you avoid confusion later on. All right, hagamos una práctica. Let's do a practice. Today, we're going to practice with the question, ¿cómo es? Literally, if we translated, that would be like, how is it? But the meaning of ¿cómo es is what is he, she, it, or what are you like? Okay, so just describing some kind of characteristic about someone or something. So I'm going to ask, ¿cómo es? And you're going to respond however you would like with usted, él, ella, or ello, looking at the picture here on the screen, and using some of these adjectives here on the side. And a lot of these adjectives we saw in year 1, but it has been a while. So, good time to review this information. So I'm going to give an example. For example, this page right here, ¿cómo es? This is, I'll say él. So we could say, él es inteligente. He is intelligent. So I will ask the question, pause a moment, give you time to answer, and then I'll give you a potential answer. ¿Cómo es? For this one, I would probably say, él es rápido. He is fast. ¿Cómo es? There are many things you could say about this, and if you're having a hard time coming up with something, just use whatever word you'd like. So you could say, él es trabajador. He is hardworking. He looks like he's working on something. ¿Cómo es? Honestly, I'm not sure if this is él or ella. I'm going to use ella since we haven't used that just yet. So ella es genial. She is cool. ¿Cómo es? All right, looks to me like ella es trabajadora. Adding an A to the end to make it feminine. Ella es trabajadora. ¿Cómo es? Okay, for this one, I'm going to use ella again. Ella es alta, changing the O to an A at the end of alto because it's feminine. Ella es alta. For this one, I'm going to use usted. ¿Cómo es? And we're going to vary a bit. Usted es bajo. You are short. ¿Cómo es? Okay, I'm going to say ella es tuanis. This is actually Costa Rican for cool. Ella es tuanis. ¿Cómo es? Honestly, he looks like he's winning to me. So I would say él es un ganador. He is a winner. ¿Cómo es? Él es rico. ¿Cómo es? I'm going to use ello for this one because we haven't used it yet. Ello es interesante. It is interesting. ¿Cómo es? I don't know if this is a male or female dog, so I'm just going to say ello. Ello es raro. Weird. ¿Cómo es? This time I'm going to use something instead of the pronoun el cactus. So the cactus. El cactus es bajo. Very short cactus. ¿Cómo es? Okay, I'm going to say ella es perezosa. She is lazy. ¿Cómo es? Okay, I'm going to say él es raro. He is weird. Muy bien. And last one. ¿Cómo es? All right, I'm going to vary this a little bit. Usted es genial. You are cool. Okay, muy bien. I highly suggest reviewing all of the adjectives whenever you have a chance. As always, please let me know if you have any doubts or questions y nos vemos en el próximo video. Hasta luego.